We are live, people. Welcome back to the channel. We are here for the Manchester United versus FC Twente Watchalong, and we've caught it right in time. We are literally 1 minute away, 2 minutes away, maybe 30 seconds from kickoff. Welcome back, guys, to the channel Chosen Wisdom. We say what we see on this channel, not how we feel. We try to remove bias and agendas as much as possible and just articulate football, our football knowledge, what we see on the screen, the shape, and that sort of stuff. The shape, the system, how players are playing. We like to analyze things in depth on this channel. So this match against FC Twente, I'm expecting Man United to win this game. I think we all are. All Man United fans are expecting a decent, at least a decent performance. And I think that's where we are now with United. Especially that's where I am with this manager. At this stage now, third season, I need performances. We've seen him win little trophies, FA Cups and Carling Cups. We now need consistency. We now need a system. We now need a pattern. We now need patterns of play and all of these things. And these are the things we now expect in our third season. So like I said, we're at home. We're against an FC Twente team that I expect us to win, expect us to beat. We know the formation probably will be the same as the formation has always been, 4-3-3 with Bruno playing number 10. As you can see, the players are on my right, well, on my left, on your right of the screen. In terms of the lineup, quickly before the game starts, what I have to say about the lineup, not much really. The manager has already come out and said he's going to rotate, which is good because last season he did not rotate at all. Hence why we got so much injuries. And now that he's rotating, we're getting less injuries. Like, what do you know? But anyway, the team has changed a little bit. We've rotated from the weekend. Ugarte starts his first game today. Ahmad starts the game today as well. Zirkzee, Ericsson started last game already. So there's a few changes. Maguire also starts today. So either way, whatever team we put out, we should be beating this team. So the game's about to kick off now, guys. And we are off. Smash the like on the way in, turn on your notifications and do all of that stuff. Brand new channel, just starting up. Yeah, we're gonna be analyzing, we're gonna be dissecting the games here properly on this channel. So yeah, the game just started. There's nothing really to analyze in the first few minutes before the games. Well, the first few minutes of the game, the first 5-10 minutes of any game, what I look for is to see which team gets into their shape quicker, which team just puts a ball on the floor quicker and start playing. Which team gets into their rhythm, gets into their pattern quicker. That's the kind of stuff I look for. I look for the shape. What shape are we playing today? Let's see how we're building up from the back today. Let's see how FC Twente build up from the back and so on and so forth. So yeah, we've got the Maguire and Lissandro as our centre-back partnership. Ligt having a rest. I've said this already with regards to Martinez, and I'm going to pop a video very soon. Let's keep an eye on Martinez. I like Martinez. When he first came, everyone was talking about his height and all of these things. But he's been very, very injury prone in recent years. Very injury prone in recent years. And not only has he been injury prone in recent years, I can argue his performances haven't been that great as well. So I'm just keeping an eye on Martinez. When he first came, he was much better. And I think he's got a little dip in form. And I don't know if this dip in form is, just temporary or if we're seeing something permanent because his injuries are catching up on him. I don't know. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. Also, it's quite interesting that I see online that some United fans are, let's say, already putting pressure on Zirkzee. And I find that absolutely insane, especially after seeing a whole year of hojlund. last year. Hojlund played last year and he was not good. I think we can all admit that for £70 million, yeah, not euros, pounds of a striker, we expect more than what we got from Hojlund. We expect more than 13, 14 goals. Most, like 10 of them scored in Champions League. So only like 5, 6, 7 goals in the league or something. Like, he can't control, he's not very good at controlling the ball, Hojlund. There's so many things like wrong, deficiency in terms, like there's so many things wrong with this game, and he lacks a lot of fundamentals for 70 million. And I didn't really hear a lot of people complain too much. However, after 2 or 3 games with Zirkzee, there are people already talking trash about Zirkzee. Like, it's absolutely insane. One thing I've also noticed is that after one bad game, and don't forget that game against that game that we lost, everybody played bad in that game that we lost. However, I haven't seen Casemiro in the last 2 games. And I really want to see Casemiro and Ugarte midfield too. I want to see Ugarte and a Casemiro double pivot. But we haven't seen Casemiro for the last 2 games. And I absolutely hate when Man United, and they do this all the time, they have their scapegoats. Casemiro made 2 bad passes, got taken off at half time, and we haven't seen him since. He was used as a scapegoat in that match. And I'm tired of this manager, Ten Hag, always using scapegoats for his lack of intelligence or lack of tactical nous. Anyway, it is what it is. I vented a little bit. And it is what it is, man. It just is so many things for me that even though I still think we're moving in the right direction in terms of what Ineos are doing, I just don't have too much faith in this manager. Let me know what you guys think of Ugarte as well, because I'm just looking at Ugarte now, and I'm like, Ugarte is not a passer. Ugarte is a, let's say, a more Kante sort of player in a sense that he will win the ball back. He'll run around. He's aggressive. He'll cover the ground. But Ugarte is not a passer. And there's one thing I've said all the way through preseason is that in our midfield, we need a DM who can distribute the ball. We need a passer. We needed that Zanderberg type DM. We did. And I know the manager wanted De Jong. And I still don't understand why we don't have a ball playing DM in our team. Anyway, Rashford going forward on the left. It's nice football. Keeping it close. Unlucky. Zirkzee's a good player to bounce the ball off. He's so good at like give and go and just control. Like, there's one thing a Hojlund can't do. I don't really see him good at. Hojlund fights with his defenders. If you watch Hojlund play, Hojlund can't play with his back to goal. When Hojlund tries to play with his back to goal, he's wrestling with the defenders. He's getting thrown around. You've seen it. He's getting thrown around on the ground. He's losing the ball. The ball's bouncing off his feet like Lukaku. When Zirkzee plays, he's so comfortable with the ball. You can see that his technical level is just above Hojlund's. Hojlund might be a better all and out striker, but Zirkzee is a better, for me, footballer. And Zirkzee will make the team play better. Like, when Hojlund doesn't score or not scoring, that's it. You don't see him. Zirkzee doesn't need to score. Zirkzee will play just like Martial, right? Martial made the team play better by just playing team football. Play team football. Pass around. Bring others into play. Make the team play better. Whereas Hojlund doesn't do that. He does not do that. So, for me, Zirkzee's the one. Anyway, FC Twente just got a corner. Attacking down the left. It's good play by Masraoui. Good tackle. Right now, the first 7 minutes, I can say that I'm not really impressed by what we're doing in the first 7 minutes. I haven't been impressed. Like, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the rest of this game. Oh, corner from FC Twente. Went through all the players in the box. What's Dallo doing? Oh, oh my gosh! I literally just said, "What is Dallo doing?" I don't understand what. Look at. Let's watch this again. 7 minutes on the clock. Dallo, what? What was Dallo doing? United are very, very lucky. We should have conceded. That should have been a goal. I'm so surprised FC Twente didn't score. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, as much as we win games and whatnot, you have to look at the full game. You have to look at the full game. That's an individual error. It's not the manager's fault that happened, but that's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. I don't understand what Dallo was doing there. It's like, yeah, I'm so surprised they didn't score that. That's insane. Dallo had a brain fart. I don't understand. I can't even explain what happened there with Dallo. The thing is, these guys are a Dutch team as well, so they probably know Ten Hag's style. Here we go. All right, Ericsson with the overlap. One thing we should hopefully get with Ericsson and Bruno is passing in the midfield. So far, I'm not really seeing it. So far, I haven't really seen. We don't know how to play possession football. We don't know how to do it. And that's kind of the football that I think we now need to start playing. We need to know how to keep the ball without attacking. Like, hey, finish! Oh, lucky Rashford. Ahmad. Unlucky. Ahmad again. Well, goal kick. Early doors. It is early doors, but we're not playing well, guys, at the moment. But it's early. 9 minutes gone. Let's see what happens. Let's give it another 10, 15 minutes before we give a verdict, before we, fully analyze what's going on. Because it's early days. But right now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's all a bit messy at the moment. It's all a bit messy. Like, it's not clean right now, that football we're playing. Like Rashford, Ericsson, Maguire. I mean, right now, our defensive line is at the halfway line, which is good. It means we're pinning the team back now. But from this stage, what we need to do is keep the ball and keep pinning teams back. Give it to Ericsson, Rashford. Well done, Zirkzee. Oh, that is so nice from Zirkzee. That's something I've never seen Hojlund do. And I will probably never see Hojlund do. Stuff like that is what I'm saying. It's so that little flick is so smart. It's Martial-esque. That sort of football. And that's what we need, man. We need quality. Look at this flick from Zirkzee. Look at this. Oh, you see quality like that. In order to execute something like that, do you know how good you have to be? You see stuff like that, and there are people who are like, "Oh man, oh Hojlund, Hojlund." My gosh, bruv. Hojlund, we need Hojlund back, Hojlund. Hojlund will come back and save us. Save us for this, what, 15? You think a striker scoring 15 goals and not providing any assists is going to save us this season? We saw what happened last season with that same player, and we finished 8th. And you guys are like, let's do it again. Let's do it all over again with the same striker. And no, bro, let's move on. Rashford, good interception, won the ball back. Lay it off, Rashford. You stopped and slowed the whole game down. Oh, nutmeg. Well done, Rash. That's what I'm saying, Rashford, bro. It's just your footballing IQ is so frustrating, man. Just release the ball. You got like 3 players around you, Rashford. Just give the ball to one of them and then run off the ball. Give and go. 1-2. He just stood there for 5 seconds with the ball. Waited for every single player to get back. Oh, that's not good, Maguire, man. Maguire should have left it to the goalkeeper. I'm not going to lie. All right. Oh, Rashford stood there. Rashford stood there and waited for 5 seconds for every player in the other team to come back. There was opportunity there for him to attack. He could have laid it off to Eriksen and then ran on and made a run. He stood there for 10 seconds. His brain fucking froze and no one's going to analyze that. You don't understand how important that was. He stalled the whole game and everybody got back in shape. Like, Rashford plays football like he's playing by himself. And that's what I'm trying to say about Bruno and Rashford and all these sort of players who can't play team ball, only think about what they're going to do and don't think about the team and what's going on. Those footballers that have the lack of IQ, but might be good because they do fancy stuff. I can't stand those ballers. I can't do it. I can't. Anyway, it is what it is. Zirkzee's having a decent game today. He is. Eriksen on the ball, about to take a free kick for United. Eriksen. Put the ball in Eriksen. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Bruno, man. Oh, that's not good, FC Twente. That's an easy pass to make. One thing about Zirkzee, guys, I've noticed as well, is that Zirkzee, yeah, is a lot more physically imposing, yeah, than I thought he was. When you look at Zirkzee on the pitch, yeah, he looks big. And he's not short either, he's tall. The one thing I wish Zirkzee had was, and it's not his fault because you're blessed with this. One thing I wish Zirkzee had was more pace. He doesn't come across like the quickest footballer in the world across the ground. He isn't. But if he was quicker across the ground, oh my gosh, he would be so much better. Not better as a footballer because pace doesn't make you a better footballer, but pace just makes you able to do more things and makes you more effective in some ways. Like, if you can evade defenders by running quickly, then, it's not the be all and end all because Martial lost a lot of his pace the older he got, and he still played fine up front. In some ways, he played really well up front for United. I just don't think the United fans appreciated him. And for Rashford, for Martial personally, he just wasn't. He was always injured. Martial's main issue was never really his ability. It was just his ability to stay fit, which in a way is not really his fault because he was played constantly through injury. Why is Bruno okay in this attack now? Why is Bruno on the left near Rashford? Oh, unlucky Joshua. Unlucky Zirkzee. I see what you're trying to do. Should have done better with that though. Oh, well done. We're playing with a high line, which is what you want us to do, right? Which is what I want to see because we want to see United keep possession and pin teams back. The issue with us now playing with that high line is what I said at the beginning of the stream. Martinez, I don't think is the most comfortable playing on the high line. I don't think Martinez and Maguire. Maguire even more. Don't get it twisted. Maguire even more so than Martinez. But like I said, I'm keeping an eye on Martinez, and a few times over the last 5 minutes, I've seen him almost get caught, So I'm just yeah keeping an eye on that. Also, one thing I've noticed that Zirkzee is quickly becoming a very important player in this team. And one thing I noticed that when we play with Zirkzee, we can play this sort of, well, I say this sort of football. When we play with Zirkzee, we can play more possession football because Zirkzee is somebody that a player we can play off. He drops deep, connects with other players. We can play off him. Hojlund, we can't play off him. So with Hojlund, we could only play transition football. At least with Zirkzee, we can keep the ball because he likes to keep the ball. Here we go, Ahmad. Oh, finish. Oh, Ericsson. Oh, lucky. All right. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. Mistake from FC Twente. So it's more of it's a mistake from them rather than us cutting them open. But that was an opportunity. Well done, Ahmad. Well done. Well done, Ahmad. All right, man. Sorry, guys. I ain't been looking at the chat at all. Um, Let me check out the chat, see what you guys are saying. Orhan up in the house. Orhan, thank you for joining as always. Big up yourself, Orhan. Or Heezy. Or Hizzle. Big up yourself. Um, yeah, Celtistic. Big up yourself. Tacklish. Tacklish. That's a funny name, you know. Big up yourself as well. Yeah, yeah. FC Twente should have scored earlier on. I agree. An ADHD autist. So many things were wrong. Went wrong to not score that one. Yeah, I agree. I don't get why your fan base are not happy with Zirkzee. I don't get United fans. I agree. I agree, ADHD autist. United fans, I think every fan base have what gremlins, cretins, guys who are just, I call it the MAGA. You know, Trump has that MAGA base that are just crazy. Every like that the religious base that love him religiously, that can't think for themselves or anything. I think every football club have, let's say, 15%. That's the fascist. You know, every like 15% of every population are, you know, fascist or whatever. And that's that 15% that are just like fully tapped, that can't think for themselves, can't critically think. There'll always be the most religious fans that if you criticize a club in any way, it means you're evil. You can't criticize players. You got to back the club through everything. Like those sort of fans, yeah, the religious fans, crazy. Every club has them. Every club has them. But it is what it is. So you're always going to get some stupid opinions from a selection of fans in every club. Yeah, yeah. But United fans are crazy. I think the xenophobia with United fans are, it's like, yeah, it's up there. It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. You don't get it that much with Arsenal because of London, the London thing. That's so poor, Rashford. Who was that to Rashford? Why are people clapping? This game is 21 minutes gone, guys. I want you to tell me what your opinion is. How have you analysed this game so far in the first 21 minutes? What's going wrong? Why are we not scoring goals? I want to know what you guys think. Anyway, Turkish saying that Turkish likes Zirkzee. Big up yourself, Turkish again. Who is the best signing so far under Eric Ten Hag? Who's the best signing under Eric Ten Hag? Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. I would say Eric Ten Hag's best signing, the most important signing so far over the 2.5 years he's been here, is probably Casemiro. Because I say Casemiro because I think to myself, who's been the most instrumental over the last two years in winning the two trophies that he's won, that he signed? Think about it. You can't say Martinez, because Martinez was injured for the whole of last season. So not him. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Who is he signed? You can't say. I don't know who else he signed. You can't say Antony. Who else he signed? You can't say Malacia doesn't play any football. Ericsson didn't play really last year. Ugarte's only just been signed. I'm trying to think. Mason Mount hasn't done it. Like, his signings have been poor. I'm trying to go through his signings, and I'm like, hojlund hasn't really done much. So of all his signings, his actual best signing, that's the signing that's probably helped us win the two trophies the most, is the player that he's not playing and the player that he's using as a scapegoat, Casemiro. I want you guys to understand and clock that. As much as United fans right now are angry, oh, we should drop Casemiro. Casemiro can't play DM, all these things. Also, at the same time, understand that of all the signings that Ten Hag's made over the last 2.5 years, the one signing that he's made that's helped us the most win the trophies that we've won is Casemiro. Tell me another. Tell me another. Tell me another that he's signed that's been more important in him winning the two trophies that he's won. Because I can't really think of one. No, I can't. Good question, to be honest. Who do you think is best? Who do you guys think Eric Ten Hag's best signing is? That will be the question to you lot. I wish that light was brighter in the iPad. It's a bit dim, isn't it? All right. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. We didn't want to pay. Wow. We didn't want to play 25 million for Santa Berg, yeah. But we were adamant. We were adamant as a football club that we wanted to spend 55 million pounds, 60 million euros on Ugarte. I'm gonna look at you. Hey, oh, hey! Almost an own goal. Was that not? What happened here? Yeah. Sorry, that would have been an own goal. How did he? What a wow! What a save! That would have been an own goal. That's crazy, man. So it looks like maybe corner. Maybe we'll score from a corner set piece. So guys, 26 minutes on the clock, and we do not look good. We do not look good, and I think I said this in one video before. No matter how many players we give this manager, I have no faith in this manager to coach a fluid, cohesive team that keeps possession of the ball. Yeah, that's nice. See, that's better from Onana. Onana should, like, that's how I wanted Onana to be playing. Like, dink balls over people's other people. Just pass the ball out from the back. Try to always find your man. Don't just boot it out. We look absolutely dead today. I did say let's keep it, not keep it. Let's leave it 25 minutes, and 25 minutes is gone. And we got Bruno and Ericsson on the pitch, and we're not really doing much. There's no creativity in the system. Like, we're not producing anything right now. There we go. There we go. FC Twente on the attack. United have got back into their low block. Defenders on the 18-yard box. Yeah. The thing is, what's clear to me is that we're finding it very difficult to build attack through our midfield. It's good that we have all our players behind the ball right now. Oh, ugarte. One thing that I think ugarte seems to be really good at is knowing when to press. There's some United players like Bruno who just press at the worst moment. Bruno would run directly towards a goalkeeper, and everyone knows if you want to press, you run at an angle. You run in a way that forces the goalkeeper to make a decision. Like if you run straight at the goalkeeper, they can go left or they can go right. You're not, that doesn't do anything. But if you run at from the goalkeeper's left, the goalkeeper has no option but to go right. So when you press, you got to press with a meaning. Like you got to press with an idea of what you're doing. Bruno just runs towards the, like, put it another way. If you're pressing and you don't win the ball, stop pressing. It means it's not working. I've never seen Bruno press and win the ball. His body shape when he presses is all wrong. And United, we don't always press as a team, as a unit. Ugarte, one thing I've noticed about Ugarte, he is intelligent enough to know when to press and win the ball. Just then, right, all that happened is that the FC Twente player had a bad touch. And as soon as the FC Twente player had a bad touch, Ugarte was on him like a flipping rash. Wow, that's not a good pass by Ugarte just now. That's actually a really bad pass. We've seen two sides of Ugarte over the last 2 minutes. We've seen his ability to win the ball back by anticipating and understanding when to challenge somebody who's had a bad touch. Only real DMs can know that, can feel that. And also, we've seen that he's in the final third. He's not that guy. In the final third, he's not like a CASEMIRO. In the final third, can pick out a player, can pick out a pass. He's very good in the final third. He's good on. He can score with his head. He's a good pass with the ball. CASEMIRO. Ugarte is not that guy. Ugarte can't pass like CASEMIRO. But I understand United fans. United fans who watch Ugarte win the ball back a few times, and in their brains, they will think that he's a better player than CASEMIRO. Like CASEMIRO doesn't do that as well. Even though Ugarte can't pass, even though Ugarte can't head the ball like CASEMIRO, even though Ugarte is poor in the final third, they like Ugarte is Ugarte is as a player for me. The way I watch him, the more I watch him, is a player that we bring in away from home when we're playing against a Man City or something. Someone who can come and do a job away from home. That's Ugarte. I don't really understand or see Ugarte start against FC Twente. You don't need to start with Ugarte against a team like this. You don't. And I'm not even having a go at Ugarte. But I've always said, like, we need we need a ball playing DM. How can we go from trying to get a ball playing DM in De Jong to never ever getting one over the last 3 years? We tried to get one. His first signing was a ball playing DM, De Jong. His first signing would have been go. Oh, Zirkzee unlucky. And ever since he tried to get that ball playing DM the first season, we've never had one. We never went back to get one. So why hasn't there been conversations with Ineos to say that my main priority is to get a ball playing DM who can dictate the play? Why isn't that? It's just Zirkzee could have done better there, to be fair. And in that situation is where maybe, if hojlund was on the pitch, I'm not saying hojlund's better than Zirkzee. I'm not even saying hojlund would have been even in. Rashford. I'm not even saying hojlund would have been in that position to even score. But that's those sort of chances, those sort of positions is where I think United fans are going to be like, oh, if hojlund was on the pitch, he would have scored. Especially after watching the whole season of hojlund miss chances. They're going to lie and say, oh, if hojlund was on the pitch, he would have scored. No. We saw a whole season with hojlund, man. Let's not do that. That was a nice elastico from Rashford. But I think about Rashford, right? Rashford will do that, and people will be like, he's the best player in the world. I'm like, Rashford can always do stuff like that. When he's standing up a player, he can always do a little Rabona or a little elastico. But he can't do it consistently, and he can't play football consistently well. Like, randomly doing a piece of skill once in every 20 games doesn't mean anything, especially against FC Twente. What does it mean? Like, it's crazy. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying, because this game's a bit meh. Soulful Curl up in the building. Welcome, Soulful Curl, to the channel. Big up yourself as well. There we go. Dallo Ericsson. What a finish! Out of nowhere. Quality. Wow. Talk about people talking about Ericsson, and it's quite interesting. And this is the perfect example, of why this manager, needs to go to hell. Because people will think, because of the way the manager coaches and the way the manager sets up, people will say that Ericsson is done, and everyone wanted Ericsson to be sold. All of a sudden, Ericsson is in a good form, and no one wants him to be sold, and he's our most important player. Bro, our players, are decent. Some of our players are really good. This manager is just not using them well. Ericsson is not a DM. Ericsson should be playing. He might not have the legs, right, that he used to have, but he's an attacking player, and he's a better number 10 than Bruno. He is. He's having a good nice little purple patch over the last couple of weeks, Ericsson. Some of the players that we have are not as dead as you guys think they are. They're not. I always tell people this, in the right system, a lot of players can look good. In the right system, you can hide many players' deficiencies and while at the same time highlighting or emphasizing, promoting their efficiencies. That's what a system does. You don't play Casemiro as a lone DM, because even with Real Madrid, he didn't play that position. He played box to box. Kroos was the one who picked the ball up from the back four, right? You don't play Casemiro as a lone DM and hang him out to dry and have the other number 8s, Kobe and Bruno, nowhere near him and have him there stranded by himself all the time. You don't do that. And that's what we saw all last season. This stupid 3-1-6 formation with a big hole in the midfield. Casemiro, Ericsson, nobody can play that position the way that Ten Hag set us up. Nobody. Anyway, Ericsson, really good goal from Christian Eriksen. He took it well. He's more decisive, Ericsson, in the number 10 role than Bruno is. He's a better pass of the ball than Bruno is in the number 10 role. The only thing that Bruno has, in my opinion, over Ericsson in that number 10 role is that Bruno's never injured. Bruno can run and run and run for days. He's got an engine. like I don't know, like a Kenyan marathon runner. Like he has the engine. Other than that, yeah, I don't I don't think Bruno's is better than Ericsson in footballing terms. I don't really think so. Most people watching this will probably disagree. Will probably disagree. I think Ericsson's a better finisher than Bruno. He's a better passer than Bruno. He's a better decision maker than Bruno. Like he took off Ericsson against Crystal Palace, and I think that was a mistake because Ericsson was one of our better players against Crystal Palace, and he left Bruno on. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, nice Onana. Onana. This is what I like from Onana. Quick, decisive. And once again, why haven't we seen this from Onana for a long time? He just clipped the ball over the defender's head to Ahmad. He's keeping the ball really well, Onana. He's not just booting it in. Ahmad, well done. Oh, Rashford should have done better than that. Yeah. One thing I've noticed, reason why we're finding it hard to build up from the back, I want you guys to also watch this. Dallo is joining Ugarte, tucking in the double pivot, and we're building up from the back with Dallo and Ugarte in a double pivot. Watch, look at it. Dallo and Ugarte are not the two footballers that should be in that position, helping United build up. Those two shouldn't be. That's a concern, and that's the manager. Oh, unlucky. Zirkzee, well done. Ahmad, he knew you were going to do that. He was looking. Well done, Ahmad. Look at the composure from Ahmad. He's not. The thing about like about Ahmad is that when he's in the box, he's not rushing. When like Rashford and other players in Garnacho, they're in the box. They're very frantic. They're like you could tell that their decision making isn't there. They rush things. When Ahmad's in the box, Sancho in the box, when it's all sort of footballers in the box, they're so calm. It doesn't matter if they're in a box or not. They play the same kind of football. They're not rushed. You can't rush them to make a decision. Like they're so assured of themselves as footballers, and those are the footballers that we need to be like. We need not footballers that are gonna panic when they're in a fucking the penalty box. Ah, referee. Referee wants to play. The referee wants to play. You won't play. You won't play, referee. You won't play. Franklin. What's that? Snowfall. Franklin St. Clair. Um, what's the guy? Leon. Leon. Have you guys seen Snowfall? Franklin St. Clair. Leon. Body, 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 body. You, him, her. Body, body, body. Listen, don't mind me, man. Man, just reciting lines, yeah, from Snowfall. The American TV series with what's his name? What's his name? Idris. Damson Idris. If you guys ain't seen it, check it out, man. It's a good show. It's like I guess the American version of Top Boy, maybe. You can say it's that. Yeah. Yeah. So United are at the moment quite comfortable. I mean, FC Twente, I'm trying to move the ball as quickly as they can, but FC Twente, the one thing is about FC Twente, I don't think they have the necessary quality to hurt us. Because United, we haven't been playing that well today, but Ericsson's quality in the end is the reason why we are 1-0 up. Zirkzee had a half a chance. If his leg was about half an inch, a couple of inches taller, he might have got to the ball. We haven't really created too many clear-cut chances, and the one half a chance we had with Ericsson, that chance was half a chance. You smacked it into the top corner. I believe the best chance of the match actually came to FC Twente, and they, when the first 10 minutes, that chance where Dalot had a brain fart, that's probably been the best chance of the match so far. They haven't capitalized on that opportunity. That's all. Well done, Martinez. I was criticizing the way that you drift out to the left back position to cover for Dalot, and you drifted out to the left just now, and you did well. You covered the space, you won the ball. So well done, Martinez. And at the end of the day, we've got to criticize people and criticize players when they need to be criticized. But when players are doing some good shit, you got to praise them, and that's how you stay sane. That's how you make sure you're not having an agenda. Anyway, 44 minutes on the clock. Huh? What happened there? Another corner. All right. All right. Listen, the eye test there is one of the most important tests in football. Like, I rarely see a footballer who fails the eye test and I still rate them. And like, if you fail the eye test, I probably won't rate you. Like, you can score as many goals as you can. Like, if you're not a good footballer, I don't care how many goals you score. The eye test is the most important test in football because stats here will bamboozle you. You listen to a stat, then you watch a footballer play, and you're like, what? All these goals are tap-ins, or all these goals are penalties. So the fact that he scored 30 goals and 25 of them are penalties doesn't mean he's a good like stats will mess you with your head. So listen, the eye test is it. Also, the match Ugarte, from what I've seen so far in this first half, from what I've seen of Ugarte, he's not it. He's not really it. It is early to judge him. It's only his first start. But sometimes, yeah, it's not the output that you need to judge when you watch a player. By the way, it is halftime, guys. It's not the output you need to judge when you're assessing a player. Sometimes when you're assessing a player, just assess the actual player. Look at his ability to pass. Look at his short passing. Look at his long passing. Look at how he controls the ball. Look at his shape. Look how he receives the ball. Does he receive the ball with the open shape? Is he closed? Look at his first touch. What's his first touch? Is his first touch forward? Is his first touch with the ball underneath his feet? Like, what's his vision like? What's his passing range? What about shooting? Is he a good shooter? What about the ability to cover space? Like, you just look at all of these aspects of football and just watch them, and then you make your mind up. So far, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Ugarte is not how many for the amount of money that we're spending on this guy. We spent about 60 million on CASEMIRO, and we're gonna spend 55 on Ugarte. And the idea that Cass is past it and Cass is not good, but this Ugarte guy is supposed to change and transform our team. From what I've seen so far, let's not be emotional. Let's just keep it objective. From what we have seen with our eyes, he isn't it. And it's okay to say that and not hate the club, not be a hater, because all we're doing is using our eyes and saying what we see with our eyes. Say what you see, not how you feel. Right. This game is not the best game. United are not playing that well when our shape is a bit flat. I like the fact that when we go forward, we're pushing up and our defensive line is higher now, which is good, which is what we want to see. We want to see us pin teams back. Once or twice, Martinez has been caught out a little bit, on the counter attack. Maguire's been quiet. Maguire's been fine, not unfortunately, but funny enough, he's been quiet. Maguire, he's been fine, which is out of two defenders, you expect Martinez to be having a better game and Maguire the one to be in the news, so to speak. But it's the other way around. Our midfield is not cutting it right now. Right now, our midfield, there's no cohesion in our midfield, and that's the main problem. The way that we're building up from the back and the shape that the manager has implemented, I don't think we're building up from the back and from the midfield well at all, and we're not keeping the ball well at all. And that's not just the players, that is the coach, and that's the manager. We will go again in the second half. At the end of the day, in spite of what I'm saying, we are winning the game. And at the end of the day, football is all about winning. However, I said it at the beginning of the stream, we are in the third year and we now need to start seeing some good football from this manager. We do. It's halftime now, guys. I'm gonna go and have a couple minutes break. But stay tuned. I will be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Go and get your drink, your smoke, your food. Go to the toilet. Sit down for as long as you want to sit down. But make sure you have to be back in 15 minutes. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Yeah, big up yourselves. Sorry, guys, we are back late. We we are 3 minutes late, so there is 49 minutes on the clock. So we're 4 minutes late, guys. But we have been watching. We have been watching the game. We're just late. Apologies if you're watching, guys, if you're following, but we're back. And like I said, our timer will be about 4 minutes late. 4 minutes slow. I'm good. There we go. So we're back. Okay. So the game has slowed down a little bit. Man United are fully camped in their own half now. Mid block. Give it. Yeah, I mean FC Twente. If they want to score, they're gonna have to move the ball a lot quicker than how they're moving it right now. We're very comfortable right now. We're very comfortable in a mid block. Probably more comfortable in a low block. Where we're not comfortable, United, is being counter attacked ourselves. Our first season, Ten Hag's first season, he didn't do the high line business. He didn't do it. Oh my gosh. Go wide, Ahmad. I wish Ahmad showed in that little passage of play. I wish Ahmad stayed out wide for Bruno and gave Bruno the option out wide rather than tuck in field. Take your time. Yeah, you got Maguire. No, very lucky. Dalo, is Dalo all right today? Well done, Ahmad. Well done. That's what I like to see. I thought he was gonna cross it in before, but he took another touch. He kept dribbling. Cross it there. No, he took another touch rather than firing it across. He didn't look up anyway. Okay, Ericsson. Hey! Unlucky Maguire. Whoa. Yes, Rashford, well done. Take your time. Yeah. Give it to Zirkzee. Oh, lay off to Rashford. Fucking hell, bro. Why you gotta take so long? What's the matter with this guy? Oh, and in the end, nothing. Mazraoui. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I've been keeping an eye on Mazraoui. Technically, he's sound. But however, how many times have you seen Mazraoui bomb down the right flank and provide an overlap and then swing it across or anything like that? I'm not saying that's what he has to do. I mean, but technically he's sound. He's very sound, Mazraoui. I kind of want to see him more in the attacking area. What he could do. I want to see him offer a more attacking threat now. That's what I want to see. I think defensively, I ain't got no problems with him so far. He's technically sound, control the ball, pass the ball, first touch, very good. Like decision making, good. He's quality. But I just want to see more going forward to see what he needs to see what he could do. I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, there you go, Dallo. No, Dallo. Who was that too? Dallo, yeah, today, yeah, he's not having a good game. I'm tired of mentioning this brother's name. I'm mentioning his name, yeah, when he's doing something like hella booky and unnecessary. He's like he's having a bad game and you can't get out there. You can't get out of it. Because that pass just there from him was just like, what the heck? Like, what was that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. Man whipped it like he was whipping it across, you know. Bro, just pass the ball to Rashford or Zirkzee, one of them. Man just went boom. No, why does he have to find a way? He doesn't have to find a way. Sometimes these commentators, man, they make me sick. He's got to find a way to get them. No, he doesn't, bruv. They don't need to play together, bruv. One of them can be on the bench, bruv. I don't. What do you mean they got to find a way? You have a squad. You say you've got to find a way. What? What instead of basically instead of Ahmad, you're basically saying without saying that Ahmad should not be playing because you've got to find a way to get these two wingers playing together. That's what man just said. The commentator just said. I know Ten Hag has said Ahmad plays on the right and Garnacho plays really well on the left, but they've got to find a way to get Garnacho and Rashford together. So what? The whole sentence structure. What's he saying? Nah, Ahmad is better than Garnacho, bro. 100. Martinez, what you doing? Hmm. Way that Ahmad is just flipping laying down. That's jokes. I always think it's jokes when the players do that. Just so the wall can jump, and it's always like the smallest guy. It's always like a Ahmad or Sancho or somebody that does that role that lay down on the floor. Hey, man, I hit the wall. That flipping. Oh man, the goalkeeper had that man. But still that took a deflection. Oh, hmm. Uh oh. All right, flipping heck. Ugarte just lasted that into flipping. What's happening here? What's happening here? These FC Twente fans look serious, you know. These FC Twente fans look like they listen. They don't care if they're outnumbered 10-1, bruv. They will still fight everyone in the stadium. All right, FC Twente. They need to do something anyway because United haven't impressed me, but FC Twente. I mean, apart from the chance that they had very early on, they haven't done too much, you know. Oi, oi, Zirkzee. Oi, and again, nice. Oi, no one told me nothing about Zirkzee, you know. Oh, of course, the whole thing has to stop when Rashford gets the ball. Oh, that was a nice, fluid move. There hasn't been many nice moves. Any like nice passages of play to enjoy, and that's one of the, I guess, the better ones. That was decent. I enjoy that. Oh, Bruno. Okay, Bruno. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This match right now is smelling like a 1-1. It's smelling like that. It's smelling like 83 minutes on the clock. FC Twente score a header or something, and then there's not enough time, and that match ends 1-0. It's we need to let's score another goal. We need to score another goal because I'm just clocking in 62 minutes on the clock. I don't really like the way this is ending. We need another goal. Yeah, we need another goal. What's Ten Hag saying to? What's he doing, man? Is Garnacho listening? I've listened to the way Ten Hag speaks in press conferences. I don't even know how he's even sounding to Garnacho right now. Eh, eh, you must, uh, um, eh, win the ball high up. You must uh, uh attack your opponent aggressively. And I'll be like, bro, let me tie my laces, man. I'll be like, I'll be tying my laces. I'll be like, bro, chill with that, man. Chill with that right now in my ear. It's, okay. What's that? Free kick? I bet Ahmad's going to be taken off. To be fair, Rashford has had a few take-ons in terms of like beat his man once or twice. But it's the isolation football that I don't like. It's that who makes a team play better? Forget individual stuff because I'm not taking Ahmad off right now. I'm not taking him off. But I don't know, man. I'd rather like play someone like. See, this is why Sancho would have been good, man. I would have if Sancho was still on. I'll put Sancho like number 10 behind the striker and take off one of these midfielders, bruv. Like, what's the point? But we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, I think this match is going to end with the front three, the road runners, I call them. The the Rashford, Garnacho, Hojlund front three. We're probably going to end with that front three. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we do anyway. FC Twente. FC Twente, and you're telling me that we had to rely on a wonder strike in the top corner from Christian Eriksen, an old man, to be winning this game at home against FC Twente. Oh, where's this guy going? Oh shit! Oh, what did I say? What did I say? To blood fire, to bomber grizzle. Blood. I can't believe that. It was Ericsson, you scored and you gave them a goal. You socialist. It's you gave and you took and you gave. You took and gave. No, just take. Just score the goal. Why do you got to give them one too? Bruv, I said, where is this guy? This guy is trying to dribble food. Oh, Ericsson didn't know. Oh, I feel sorry for Christian Eriksen. He just didn't know. He thought he had time. That's why I said he can't play in that position, that DM. Oh yeah. It wasn't aware what's going on, man. Open his body up. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as the substitution was made, as as soon as it was made, the goal went in. It's like it happened simultaneously almost. It's crazy. There we go. Echo, garnacho. No. Well, okay, cool. No, ugarte. Yeah, the mood has changed. The vibe has changed in this game, guys. Sometimes that's all you need. What the hell is going on? Sometimes that's all you need, you know. Listen. That was so that's so annoying. It's so unnecessary. This guy just skipped past 3 players. Oh, this is crazy. Wow. Was he offside? He wasn't even offside. Where is the defenders? Where is the defenders? Mm. Give it. It's okay. Yeah. Give it. And a goal. Yes. And a moving into a different space. But you got to get into a space to receive the ball. Oh. Dallo again. What was that? That's poo. Dallo, man. Get off the pitch now, man. I'm tired of you. I said it, man. I spoke it into existence. The judge was real. The judge was real. I spoke it. I spoke to it. I spoke to it. And it did it. The judge. Look at Maguire, man. Maguire is still a fridge. This is dumb, you know. This is dumb. United are shit, you know. I swear. Oh, good. That's a good ball, Bruno. But why do you got to fizz it like that? Oh, that's nice, Zax. Lay off. Nice. Oh, okay. You know that was not close at all. But if that cross was accurate, that's a goal. He's just free. That guy is just there, just free. And where's Dallo? And where's Dallo? The left back. This is some crazy. This is crazy, you know. That guy kind of look like Sancho. That's coming a little bit. If you glance at him, obviously it doesn't really look like him, but if you glance at him, well, Mazraoui, come on, that's not a difficult pass, Mazraoui. What's wrong with these guys, man? Ten versus 20, you know. Oh my gosh. What's happening here in this game? This game is crazy. Who? I can't remember any of the Moroccan players. Oi, listen, that was going, that was on target, you know. That volley from that FC 20 player. I knew it. Rasmus Hojlund's coming on. It's going to end with that same. That, here we go, Rashford. Garnacho. Who's out wide? Who's out? Ericsson. Stay out wide. Spread the team. Spread. Rashford. Listen, Garnacho and Rashford just needs to hog the flipping touchline. Nice, Joshua. Nice, Zirkzee. That little step over there was nice to his feet. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice footwork. Zirkzee taking a shot before he gets subbed off. He knows Hojlund's coming on. Yeah, it's Man United corner. This is crazy, man. PSG didn't even want Ugarte. PSG was trying to offload this guy because PSG are like, nah, this guy is not that good. And we're just there trying to like fight for him and shit. Am I saying like, I don't know, man. I don't know who this flipping FC 20 kid is, bruv. This kid is just fucking dropping the shoulder. This kid's dropping his shoulder, shifting his feet. Who's this kid, man? Who's this kid? Yeah. Oh, triple change, you know. I don't know if this triple change is a good idea. I pray, like I always do, to Muhammad, Jesus, God, Allah, Krishna, and Buddha. That these changes make sense and mean something because I don't know. I don't know. Like Mason Mount, energy maybe. Manu, Rashford for Hoyland. Oh, Rashford to Hoyland. This is different. What? So I'm confused. So all right, guys, I ain't gonna lie, I'm baffed. I'm baffed because so what's the format? What's the you took off Zirkzee and Rashford. but only one striker has been put on it. Oh, he's doing the Bruno on the right business. Oh, Ericsson. Oh man, this is pain. This is pain. Oh my lord, I can't believe he got that wrong. I can't believe he got that wrong. It was like 3 against 1. Literally 3 against 1. Yeah, 3 against 1. The like I thought they're gonna score from this opportunity, and he couldn't get the pass right. I can't. Why has Ten Hag done this? I don't understand. Who speaks Ten Hag here that can translate? Translate. Does anybody speak Ten Hag? Because this is crazy. I don't understand it. Someone needs to translate what's happening. So a garnacho on the left. You got Mount. We're trying to score a goal and put Bruno on the right. Yo! How close was it really? Let me see. Oh, it was very close. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. We want to score a goal. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Let's go, United. Let's go. Come on. Colby. What does it say? Riga. Rigi. What does that? What does that say? I don't know what Casemiro is saying to Ruud van Nistelrooy, but it might be free me, free me, please. Hmm. There we go. Yellow. Book him. Yeah, you got book him, man. Oh, that's funny. Casemiro and Ruud van Nistelrooy are plotting a coup. Casemiro's like, it's gonna be your time soon, man. Don't worry about it, man. That's what's happening. Why is Ruud talking to a player on the bench that's not even gonna come on? You're supposed to clap yourself, bro. Man did some shot, went over and then clapped himself. Like, good. That's a good shot by me. I'm not gonna lie. This is FC 20. FC, you know. I said FC. Uh, FC Twente. And we're making these guys look good. Like, oh, this game just went from like bad to worse. I did say in the first half it wasn't that good, but it just hasn't got better. Our performance hasn't got better at all. We're right. We're going good feet by garnacho. Let's see what you can do. Nice, but much better. Mm. Oh no. Oh man, it's funny. Oh man, this game is taking its toll on me. United, oh shit. I've seen this too many times before. All right, right, keep moving it, keep moving it. That's nice. All right, nice. Lucky. Oh no, you fucked up. No, all right, Martinez, and again. Oh, Mason, man, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, bro. Nice. That's Kobe, man. Kobe's so good. That little pass around the corner there. I love that. That pass around the corner. Look at that. Almost. Kobe's just nice. Look at him. Kobe's look at him. Kobe's so nice. This kid, man. I like him. People want to get excited. If you want to get excited over a player, just get excited over Kobe. Just understand how good this kid is. At 18, what he's doing. He's got really good technique, Kobe, man. Hello. Oh no, Mason Mount taking corners. Not a bad one, deep one. How do you know that? And the rest of this match is what, the last 3 minutes. Oh, easy, nice, comfortable. Back to Onana. Here we go. 4 minutes left, guys. Look at Van Nistelrooy at the touchline. The manager trying to urge the team to come forward. Say go. Come on. Look for the ball. Come deep. Drop deep. We got to keep moving. Look for the ball. Yeah, keep going. You got to move it quicker, guys. Where's the width? Who's holding the width? Okay. All right, here we go. Kobe. Okay. Mm. Corner. This manager is concussed. This manager is concussed. Hey, yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! Then, no! What? What's happening here? I don't understand. How did he get? How did he save? What a save! I was like, that's a goal. I was getting ready to flip and celebrate. This goalkeeper's on some, and then the other, and then oh man, Ugarte, man, that touch. What's wrong with Ugarte, bro? I'm questioning Ugarte's tech because it's good to just have like to run around and win the ball back, but eventually I'm gonna need more from you than just that. Eventually I am. So let's. I'm not gonna judge him too much, but yeah, going forward, he doesn't look like he's it. He's not it going forward. All right, the last chance here. Free kick won by Maney. We have to use it wisely. Oh, No McTominay to bail this manager out today. Or maybe there is someone who's going to come up with something. I can't believe. My gosh. FC Twente. These guys aren't even 21, you know. There's bad shit these guys can't even do. But these guys came. That's one thing they could do. They came to Old Trafford and they got a draw. This is not a result that I expected. I thought this game I was gonna sit back. Yeah. And I know United, I've been watching United over the last couple of years with this manager. So while I wasn't expecting good, really good football, like, come on, this is not the Europa League or the Champions League like we were in last year. This is, well, no, hold on. This is Europa League, sorry. This is not the Champions League. This is the Europa League, and this is lower competition. And this is not even like, this is FC Twente. So I'm at least expecting maybe two goals, let's say, 3 goals. When this game started, I said to you guys, listen, we're not playing well. We're not playing well, but I'm going to leave it a while. Let's see this game settle. Let's wait till the game settles down. Yeah. To see what sort of game this is. And very quickly I realized, okay, cool. We're not going to play well today. We're not going to play well today at all. And I don't even know if it was just the players. Once again, we have to look at everything and combine it. In the first half, we didn't really keep the ball well. They didn't do much, but neither did we. And the best chance fell to them, as I said, due to Dallow's mistake. And Dallow was a bozo the whole game. I don't know. Dallow, listen. Maybe I don't know what's going on. But Dallow, he sniffed. He sniffed something before he came on because he was wilding, bruv. Today wasn't a good game for Dallow. And like I did like when our defensive line pushed up, and I kept saying we need to do more of that. We need to take the onus to the other team, and we need to learn how to keep the ball and pin teams back the way that Arsenal, Man City, and the better teams do. And we tried to do that a little bit today. But I don't understand. Like, I get, yeah, start Ugarte in the Champions League, but why not play CASEMIRO? Why not play CASEMIRO? Like, we weren't good, and after, like, in the first half, we weren't good. Like I said, the football we played weren't good. Rashford had a few decent moments. Ahmad was slightly more quiet, but Ahmad relies on connections. Ahmad more relies on football. He wants to help the team. Ahmad is not an isolation player like Rashford is. And it's just crazy that we never really got that today. And I'm surprised because Eriksen and Bruno, you'd expect more football with the midfield of those two in it, but Ugarte, we saw the good and the bad of Ugarte, I believe. In this first start, we saw, yes, he can cover space, and yes, he can tackle, and yes, he can do some of that stuff. But when he does have the ball, he's not it. He's not it. He's not it. And it's not like a Roy Keane. Roy Keane can do that stuff. And pass the ball. Roy Keane could do both. this Ugarte guy can't really, like, he's not that guy in the final third. He's not that guy in the final third, and he's not even as good as Casemiro. He's not as good as Casemiro as a footballer. The one thing he might give us more than Casemiro is the energy. One thing, yeah, he'll give us the energy and he'll give us the legs and he'll cover the space more than Casemiro. So in that sense, yeah. But in terms of a footballer and technicality, he's not. You see in the final third the way he gave the ball away sometimes and his past decisions, and tech wise, I'd much rather see a Casemiro in the final third. I don't even feel like Casemiro's not a DM. And it's about time we make Casemiro into that box to box 8 that he's always has been. He's not the guy to pick the ball up from the back for Casemiro. He never has been. Buy a player who can do that. Buy your ball playing number 6, please, Man United. If one thing next transfer window you need to do is buy your ball playing number 6. Get your Rodri, get your Carrick. You haven't had that since you tried to make Pogba that player. Get your footballer who can distribute from the back, pick the ball up from the back, and who is press resistant. Get that De Jong that you wanted. Get that. If you want to get Sanderberg, you can't get Sanderberg anymore. But get that player, Man United, because we need to learn how to play out from the back. Right in this match, we saw Dalot and Ugarte. We saw Dalot invert, and we saw Ugarte sometimes become a double pivot. And the reason why I was annoyed with Dalot, I realized in this game a lot of the times, is because Dalot was inverting and joining Ugarte in a double pivot. And because sometimes he was doing that, he was leaving the left back, position open. And Martinez often was going across to cover for Dalot. And I kept moaning at Dalot and saying, where's Dalot? Where's Dalot? But often the reason why Dalot wasn't in his position is because Dalot I assume he must be getting told to invert. He must be getting told to invert. So, yeah, it is what it is, guys, man. The first half wasn't that great. Like, Eriksen took his goal well. And it's interesting how Eriksen's now gone from he needs to be sold to now he's so important because he's one of the only players we have in a flipping team that can play out from the back. He's one of the only players that we have in our team, in our midfield, that can actually pass the ball and distribute the ball. We don't have any ball distributors in our midfield. Bruno doesn't play that role. Kobe doesn't have the range of passing. Kobe Manu is a player that wants to play between the lines. He wants to play like near to the goal and weave in and control the ball and shoot. He wants to score goals, Kobe. He wants to play as further near the goal as possible. Kobe can't spread a 30-yard pass. That's not Kobe. He's not a DM. He's not a ball distributor. He doesn't have a crazy range of passing. He doesn't. That's not his role. So we just need that player. We need that player, and today is another example of why I don't understand why that profile of midfielder wasn't identified. Even Arsenal are struggling. Arsenal bought Declan Rice to do that, and very soon, what Arteta has found that Declan Rice isn't that guy. Declan Rice can't play that lone position by himself. He has to play in a 2. That's what you're seeing. £105 million for Declan Rice, by the way. It's shocking. But today, Zirkzee didn't have a bad game. He had 1 or 2 opportunities. I wouldn't call them chances, not big chances, but that sliding chance, he tried to reach the ball. I think he had 1 shot on goal. But he did well. He linked the play. He combined with players. He brought players into the game. Listen, I'm not angry with Zirkzee. I'm happy with Zirkzee. I'm content. He's doing, for me, much better than what Hojlund was doing last year already. Yes, there is an age difference. Zirkzee is 2 years older. I think Zirkzee should be more experienced, so on and so forth. But don't forget, Hojlund cost £70 million. Zirkzee was only 34 million. And that's in installments. So Zirkzee is only 12 million this year, and Hojlund was 70. Like, there's £40 million difference between the 2 players. I know the players don't determine their price tags, but for me, Zirkzee is a striker that we need to be playing with going forward. And Hojlund may be playing. Maybe Zirkzee in the Premier League and Hojlund in the cup competitions or something we can do. But second half, it didn't get better. In fact, second half we got worse. I don't like the substitutions. I think maybe Kobe coming on, yes, fair enough, but I don't understand why he took off Rashford and Zirkzee if he wants to win the game. If you want to win the fucking game, yeah, why would he take off two attacking players, Zirkzee and Rashford, and only bring on flipping Kobe? Why? Like, that's not. I'm thinking. So what? Bruno's gonna be playing right wing. You want to win the game, and you're playing Bruno right wing. How does that make sense? You keep your attacking players and you add to your attacking players, or you do like. Listen, I wouldn't have been angry if he did like for like, but he didn't even do that. He went more defensive. He put more midfielders on and he took attackers off. Understand that what this guy just did at home in a game that he wanted to win, bro. This guy's a criminal, bruv. He's a criminal. I would be a Karen for one day and call the police on this man and tell some lies. I promise you. I promise. It's so frustrating. Ahmad. 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 Listen, Ahmad had an okay game. Ahmad wasn't great today, but he wasn't rubbish. Got the ball, kept it, laid it off, passed it around, had one or two moments where he beat his man and he, pulled the ball back. It is what it is. I can't. It wasn't a great performance, but yeah. Sorry, guys. The screen is frozen, but apparently you guys can still hear my voice. That's what happens when you have cheap Wi-Fi. Cheap Wi-Fi, cheap internet connection. Cheap, 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 cheap. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I'm just. We're cheap like Man United, man. We're Man United fans, man. We cheap. FC 20, 20, 10, drew with 20. Yeah, that's gonna be 10 drew with 20. 10 drew 20. 20 drew 10. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't hate Ten Hag. I don't hate Ten Hag. I hate what he represents. I don't hate Ten Hag. I hate what he's become. I hate the man he's. I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is that I can't blame individual players, and also this ugarte. Let's talk about ugarte. I ain't gonna be the one to put a nail in the coffin and say, boom. After one game, this is what this guy is. He's shit. I'm not gonna do that. But ugarte, is there a clause in the contract that says that we don't like? Was this a loan with an obligation to buy or what? Because I ain't gonna lie, guys. After this one match, I'm like, let's just borrow this guy. Let's borrow him and then give him back and then decide what I'll go on in the summer. Because, like I said, a ball playing DM would be preferable. Would be preferable. What are you man thinking? Let me know what you guys think. Let me quickly check the chat before I bounce. Orhan, thank you for joining once again. I really appreciate you joining all the time, watching some football together and analysing, trying to make sense of this. You don't understand. Orhan, I don't understand Man United. They're not playing well. Something is missing. Listen, it doesn't matter what happens. Ten Hag has signed about 14. Ten Hag has signed a whole squad of players, over the last 2.5 years. A whole squad of players. And no matter what players he signs, what combination he plays, something's not going right. And this is him. I just don't think Ten Hag is good enough. I don't think he is. But we'll see. We'll see. Susan. SZN. Susan. 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 Yeah, baby. That was a letdown. United should have won. Very frustrating, even as a neutral. Even as a neutral, people watching this game saying Man United smell of horse manure. And I wish we didn't, man. What a finish from Ericsson, by the way, like I said. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think for the game. That was my match reaction. Who was the man of the match today? I thought Ericsson had a decent game, but until the last minute when he started acting like a bozo and he lost the ball, and it almost led to a goal. Who else? I thought Maguire was. I didn't have any. I didn't have a problem with Maguire's performance today. Um, I thought Zirkzee was okay. I thought Onana was good today. I liked Onana's performance. I remember I kept saying he's distributing the ball out from the back well. I've got no problem with the way he distributed the ball today. Whenever he needed to dink it over someone's head, he dinked it over. When needed to play it short, he played it short. When he wanted to fizz it in, he fizzed it. I think the goal he conceded. The problem with the goal that he conceded is that it was near post. And as a goalkeeper, the saying is you're not supposed to be beaten at your near post, right? That's the saying. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how to, because I understand one thing about Onana that people have said. There are a few things that are wrong with his game. I'm not gonna lie, but his positioning sometimes can be a bit off. And I wonder if in that he shifted his body. There you go. He shifted his body slightly to his right, yeah, because you assume that the player's gonna go far post, and when he did that, the player lifted the ball and went near post. And I just think that should he have just stood his ground a bit more, because he was actually leaning his body rather than lean, showing him where you want to dive a little bit. Just make sure your stance is neutral. Have more of a neutral stance. Let me see this again. Because I swear, look. Oh, Ericsson, man. Yeah. Before he shot, Onana took like a step a little bit to the right. He made up. He basically made the striker's man up for him. So yeah, Onana should have been more neutral. Don't show him left or right. Don't show him where you're gonna dive. Just be neutral and just wait. And he's leant to the right. Soon as he's leant to the right, the attacker smack into the top corner, other side. Smart, that's something that Mason Greenwood would have done, to be fair, or like a Van Persie would have done something like that. So it is what it is. Yeah, Onana had apart from that, he had a decent game. So it is what it is, guys. Onwards and upwards. I think we're gonna have to cut it short now. We have we have to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed the watch along. This was like very disappointing, man. This is yeah, this is some BS, man. Like I think we got Tottenham on Sunday. Yeah, we got Tottenham on Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Tottenham are gonna lick off our head tops, bruv. Like our head tops are gonna be Beyblading. I swear down our heads are like it might be a whirlwind, It might be a tornado. It might be like some 3-0 by halftime business against like. Then again, Tottenham have been a bit funny. I've been watching some Tottenham games. They've been a bit funny, Tottenham. So I don't know. We might be able to do something with Tottenham because Tottenham are going to come out at us and maybe leave space behind. So I don't know. Actually, that game might be quite interesting. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I didn't enjoy the game, but I hope you enjoyed the game. Just because I didn't enjoy it doesn't mean I don't hope you didn't enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it somehow. Enjoy the watch along. Make sure you're back here again for the next game, guys. It will be lovely to have you guys. Keep the channel in your thoughts. Share the video. Keep the channel growing, man. Get some people involved. Get more people involved. Increase the community and get things popping, and who knows, get more shows as well. But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you. I'll see you in the next match. So yeah, peace out, man.